Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we would like to share our 3 days, 2 night itinerary in Garut, a beautiful destination that is often called the Swiss Fun Java. We hope this itinerary gives you some ideas for your next trip. Let's get started.
And if you are planning a trip and thinking about your budget, stay tuned because we are also breaking down the estimated spending at every single spot.
So grab your notes because we're giving you the full price rundown from day 1 to the very last day.
Let's get into it, starting with day 1, arrival and relaxation in Garut.
We'll begin our journey at 7 in the morning, flying from Singapore Changi Airport to Kertajati International Airport. A one-way ticket usually costs between 800,000 and 1,500,000 Indonesian rupiah per person, depending on the season and any available promotion.
We land around 9 a.m., then head to Garut by private tourist van, which take about 3 hours. Renting a van like this usually costs around 800,000 until 1,200,000 Indo rupiah per day for the group, so you just split that among everyone.
At 12:30 p.m., it's lunchtime at Saung Pananjung Restaurant. Eating at a traditional Sundanese restaurant like this usually runs around 35 until 50,000 rupiah per meal. Super affordable.
At 2 p.m., we check in at Hotel Santika Garut. For a 3-star hotel like this, expect around 500,000 to 800,000 rupiah per night. So if you are sharing a room, that's roughly 250,000 to 400,000 rupiah per person.
In the afternoon, we will visit Darajat Pass, a great place to relax and enjoy the natural hot spring with a beautiful mountain view. The entrance fee is only around 30,000 to 35,000 Indonesian rupiah per person, and it already includes access to the hot spring pools and water park.
If you want to try extra rides like the trampoline or mini train, budget an extra 10,000 until 20,000.
In the evening, dinner at Bogarasa Resto. Estimate dinner cost is around 40 until 60,000 rupiah per person.
At 8:30 p.m., we head back to the hotel to rest. Total spending for day 1, excluding flights, comes out to roughly 150,000 to 200,000 rupiah. Not bad at all, right?
On day 2, we will start the morning with breakfast at Hotel Santika. The breakfast is usually included in the room package, so there is no extra cost. We can enjoy it for free.
we explore Telaga Bodas, a crater lake that is seriously photogenic. Interest is around 15,000 until 25,000 Indo rupiah per person.
At noon, lunch at Rumah Makan Cibiuk Garut, a pretty well-known spot for Sundanese food. Expect around 40 until 65,000 rupiah per meal.
And after that, we explore Candi Cangkuang and Kampung Pulo. The entrance fee is just 10,000 rupiah per person, which already includes access to the temple. Kampung Pulo itself is home to several preserved heritage houses, passed down for generations and still kept in their traditional form, giving us a glimpse into how life looked back in the day.
To reach the destination, we will cross the lake on the traditional bamboo raft. The ride costs only around 5,000 Indonesian rupiah per person, and it's very affordable and give us memorable experience.
Later, we try the bamboo raft experience again at Situ Cangkuang. It is a similar price, around 5,000 until 10,000 Indo rupiah per person per ride.
It's souvenir shopping time. Dodol Garut and leather goods, set aside around 50 until 150,000 rupiah, depending on how much you want to bring home.
In the evening, dinner at Saung Bambu Racik Desa. The vibe is so traditional and the price runs around 45,000 to 65,000 rupiah per person.
At 9 in the evening, we will head back to the hotel to rest after a full day of exploring. The total cost for day 2 is around 150,000 to 250,000 Indonesian rupiah per person, excluding any souvenirs we might buy in there.
Last day, breakfast at the hotel, that it's still included with the room.
We watch Adu Domba Garut, a traditional ship fighting event that's genuinely unique to this region. Quick note too, it's subject to schedule, so it might not always be happening. There's usually no official ticket, but there's often a voluntary donation box around 10 until 20,000 rupiah.
lunch, we will stop by Bumi Upi. It is a cozy restaurant with a warm and vintage atmosphere that feels just like visiting an old family home. One of the things that make these places very special it is a creative menu names such as Nasi Ayam Omongan Tetangga. It is also one of the most popular places to eat in Garut and one of the most affordable, with meals costing around 20,000 to 35,000 Indonesian rupiah per person.
We transfer back to Kertajati International Airport by private tourist van.
Our flight from Kertajati to Singapore Changi. For the return ticket, the estimate is the same as the outbound flight, around 800,000 rupiah until 1,500,000 rupiah per person.
And finally, we land back at Singapore Changi Airport. That's a wrap. Our 3-day 2-night trip to Garut officially done.
So overall, not including the flights and hotel, the daily budget for food and activities is around 150,000 until 215,000 Indonesian rupiah per person. It's a great way to explore Garut without spending too much.
Garut is known as a destination that is affordable yet rich in experience, from nature to culture to local food.
We hope this itinerary and budget breakdown helps you plan your own trip to Garut.
See you in the next video. Bye guys.
Nothing else makes me feel high. She's like such a light.